pray it's a successful meeting today. And I want to trust God for the miracle of having everyone around. I'm out to have a few time with the people that God will be bringing my way today. And I want to assure us that everyone that come will definitely get value for their time. I'm interested about people having value always, truly. So, welcome. Welcome to my life. It's always an exciting moment. If you know Tina Okonji, Her Talk with Tina Okonji is the name of my channel, Her Talk Zone with Tina Okonji. And we're actually interested about people happy. Pascal Nwakeze, welcome. Good evening. How are you? How are you today? I'll be very glad to have you chat with me this evening. Welcome. How is your end, Pascal? You are the first to come on live, and I'm happy that you are here. I'm fine. I'm fine, Pascal. How is Lagos? Is it Lagos now, isn't it? How is your end, if I've not forgotten? I have some number of friends from Lagos. It's quite cold here. It has been raining and raining and raining. But today I want to talk on a topic that is of interest to me, and I wish we go, some mistakes that people do when they go on dating, especially both couples, single ones, and we want to trash it. Okay. All right, but then this is here. I don't know. We come online, it's a street. So I thank God for people that we meet. So I don't know them in particular, and I don't make promises online. All right, so I feel the best thing to do is not to be ask strangers for help, you know. But sometimes God uses them to bless one, but sometimes there's nothing we can do. And I'm also in a tight corner sometimes, but I just have to keep building my online. I have to keep building, trusting God that He pays me tomorrow. So I encourage everyone, in as much as Nigerian state is not as easy as people see it to be, but we trust God that miracle can happen. So when you have a need, you don't stop, trusting for a miracle. So every day we trust God for a miracle, but if you don't get it, you look up to God. All right, it's only God that can touch the heart of someone to be a blessing to anyone. And of course, if they have it, sometimes what happens is that a lot of people have needs that they need to meet. So, and then of course, sometimes when they don't give to you, welcome. I appreciate your being there, everyone. I appreciate your being there. Please, let's talk on. All right, what you do not expect people to do on their first dates, I want everyone to discuss. Not first, not even just the first day. Sometimes you see couples, go out on dates and they begin to do some things that are not it. All right. So, but before we go on properly, I just want to welcome everyone. Please like my life and life every day, trying to encourage people that they can make it. Of course, my take about life is that you should live life to the fullness and live joyful. And if there's anything that's going to hamper you from living as expected, please, as much as possible, run away from it. And then if you're going to have needs, crisis, there's crisis. Finances is one important thing that everyone should have. You work towards maintaining very good financial savings. I mean, having finances enough to meet the present need and for the future needs. So, Pastor, sorry about that, but we trust God that God is going to do a miracle in your life and among to you. You get a job and you have monies. Uh, People online, I don't really even solicit for, you know, as people online, because sometimes your account details you haven't given out might just begin to have problems because you're giving your account to people that you don't know online. So welcome. I appreciate your coming. Please like my life. Let's trust God. God that kept you alive since that other day will still keep you alive going. So please, can someone talk with me? What are the things that I do not expect for people? Just some people, even couples, they decide to make out time, because we always encourage the married ones to make out time to be alone. Why? Because the man of the house or the woman might be so busy all year round with their job, with their work, and so they don't have time for themselves. So they decided on bomb Bumbly Beats, welcome. Hi, I appreciate you being there. I'm fine. I'm fine. I appreciate you. Can we just talk on what are the things that we don't expect people to do when they go out on dates? So I was talking about couples. Yeah. So let us talk. How are you? How is your month rounding? I promised my friends at the end of July, we're going to talk about what they've achieved, the short-term vision they set, and how they've been able to achieve it. Yeah, before the end of July. And July is fast wrapping up. In fact, it has even wrapped up. We have a few days to go. So we encourage people that um, if you have not achieved, it's not a good thing, because I had a deal with my family online. I call them family. My friends online, I call them family. So I tell them, let us set targets if they're able to achieve their dreams. And truly, and I'm very glad if I have a number of them that's been achieved their targets truly, and I'll come and testify. I told them that I'm going to reach at least 800 videos. I make videos not because of now. I make videos for the future. Something might come up tomorrow, and I will refer people to go and watch my other videos. So I'm always live every day. So I'm fine. So talk on with me. And so at this moment, I'm very glad to discuss. I was talking about couples, and I pray that we have good network. That's some of the things they shouldn't do. One of the things that couples should not do, date, is when you go out to spend time, eat, have fun together with your loved one. I mean, the time that you have not had, you don't want the distraction of the home or distraction of your environment. You just want to be alone with your spouse. So what you do at that time is that you decide to go out. And severally, I've had it with my husband and the family. Sometimes it's family, me and the children of my husband. Sometimes it's just me and my husband, and we just go out, you know. But then when you go out, when you're supposed to be having fun, you now begin to discuss. My husband doesn't like that. Now begin to discuss the troubles, one somebody's issue or the other issue, or the bills that have not been paid, or someone that's been troubling you here and there. All those stuff are not necessary when you go out on a date. That's the truth. So we pray on and look up to God to make people have this understanding that when you steal out time, to have some moment with your loved ones, this time should be of a necessity, be valued. Let it be exclusively you and your spouse. Yeah, let it be exclusively you and your spouse. Do not carry your file. You know, that's those days, because we do YouTube. My husband is also in YouTube and trying to build the channel too. I'm trying to build my channel. On a daily basis we post. On a daily basis we do live. On a daily basis we do shorts. I also shot to TikTok, and I trust God that I'll get another phone, so that when I'm treated together, I'll just be just one phone, two phones, so that I don't have to repeat TikTok and repeat this and that. So it's make easier. So but when we're together, he says, drop the phone, baby, drop the phone. By the time baby drop the phone, we're supposed to be together, and he drops the phone. This time dating is not when you go out on a date or you go out on vacation. It's not time to begin to discuss the troubles in the house, you know. For the young people, it's not time to begin to discuss what you have achieved and what you have not achieved, what you have done and what you have not done, you know, all those stuff. And then it's not a time to begin to look at who was sick and who is not sick, and the things you have not been able to accomplish over time. It's not time to discuss it. This time alone is time that you spend it quality with your hearts, your loved one, and rub yourselves together. If you just going on a dinner, or is it dinner now? Yeah, out on a dinner date, or you know, all you're supposed to do is just enjoy the moment, have your drinks, do not interrupt with external talks that will bring discomfort into the other. You do not allow for that external, external things to come around that will bring a kind of distraction. And so we fight it with how people watch, so you don't allow for such to happen when you go out on a date. Okay, when you go out on a date, it's not time to begin to think about the fee that I'm not paid, and then begin to a lot of the young guys I interview, They will say to me, the guests will just come with, as if the young man that is taking them out for a date has become ATM machine. Please, thank you for coming. Let me know what part of the world you're connecting with me for. I want more people. Network allows to have more people. And they're going to demand here and demand there. My school fee is finished. My brother is not well. And then someone will say to me, am I their father? It sounds so harsh, but I told them that if you are in the position to help, kindly help the person. Okay, if you're in the position, and then this person a little cold, all right, the code or the kindly help the person. But if you are not in the position, tell the person you cannot, of course. But if the person now decides to leave you because you said so, you now begin to think of some other person, that will understand with you. You work together, achieve your aim, your purpose. It's just as simple as that, right? So I'm fine. Bundle beats, I'm very fine, okay? This place is quite cold, but I have no choice because my lights all went off and there's no power in the house. So when you go on dating, it's not the time to begin to add emotional blackmail of how someone treated you the time past, comparing your past relationship with the other. When you are out with a loved one on a date, there should be some form of comportment. Yeah, that's what I mean, from some form of comportment, so that the conversation, that you can gel together, get to know. It's a time of getting to know yourselves, what are your likes. It's time to laugh. It's good for families to have date time out of the normal family life routines, okay? Any family that don't have a time out of the family, especially the couple, sometimes they are lacking one aspect, so it's very, very important. I have an elderly man that tells me, he says, even though my age, there's much cold here, actually, there's much cold here. He said, despite my age, I still find time is quite cold outside, okay? I think I should wrap myself more. So despite my age, I still find time to, save money. He said, I save money. He said, I save money. And at the end of the year, which is the time that we are free, I take my family out on vacation. I spend a lot of time with my wife, even though the children are there, but I make sure they have their own rooms and all this. So people should save towards, going on vacation, which is very, very important. Truly, yeah, it's very, very important. And so we encourage people to do right, because when you not do what is necessary, you discover that you begin to lose touch of some of the beauties that you should have. For example, you have been working from January to December, January to November. Don't have it time. Every day you go out together. This place is quite cold, but it's okay. You go out together to work, or they go separately, and you come back at night just to eat and sleep. The normal routine. So the time of going on vacation is something that is different from the usual. Usual is boring sometimes. He goes out in the morning, she goes out in the morning, come back in the evening, and they just eat and go to bed. In the morning they're waking up again. What some of the things that sustain relationship is that time of getting up, doing the same normal things that they are used to be doing. Like I always say, if you know me, life is actually meant to be enjoyed, and for crying out loud, we should enjoy life to the fullness. If you do not enjoy life, you're going to have some, hangover, all right, that will not be helpful to you, right? I'm waiting for people that will come up and chat with me, actually. What are the mistakes that anyone have done in the time past, in your first date? And sometimes the person you are out on date, they will not tell you. And some people have gone there, they start complaining. Yeah. What they bought for them was not adequate, they start complaining, they start demanding this. All those personal things that we do, that was so hard, should not be taken out on a date at all. should not be taken out where there are some things that we need to drop and have this comportment. Comport yourself. I ain't go out on a date. I'm waiting for my friends to come home. It's here that you're there. Thank you for being there. But I want to say that families are supposed to have um, dates out together, all right? Have time together with your spouse. And for the single ones, they told me, the single people I'm interviewing, they said, I just started going out with this person. The second day she started telling me her gas has finished. She sent her money for the charge card. Those are not the things you go, the mindset you wear when you go out. No, you shouldn't wear that mindset. You should. That's why we encourage everyone to find work to do. Find work to do. We encourage everyone truly to find some work to do, so you don't have to depend on anyone. Find goodly work to do. If you find work to do, you don't have to depend on the man. You can even spend your money. You can even spend your money with a guy that you are dating, or with a man. So to make it a very sim as in stressless, sweet time out with your loved ones, or newfound love, or your spouse, don't bring about things that are cumbersome. And if you notice that anything like arguments want to arise, oh please, I beg you, stop that topic, close it, and just pretend as if you never discussed it. Stop it, all right? Anything that I want to bring about establish like argument, will say stop it, and bring about other topic of interest that will help the conversation going. It's actually very, very important that people keep at sanity, all right? It's very important. Okay, so keep on doing what is right, keep on doing what is comely. God bring my people, and I'm happy. And then if you lack self-control, I always said to people, why don't you, you know, if you lack some sort of self-control, why don't you ask God to help you to develop it? And I always tell people, read, read, read. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Sometimes, even when I got married, my husband, I always said initially, I discovered I doesn't know a lot. So it's not that I know everything, but truly, I discovered that he doesn't know a lot when he has to relationship, treat a woman. I never said anything about it. I just said, why don't you just find out? Google, read books. Sometimes when it comes to anniversary of his birthday, I buy him book that has to do with building healthy relationship and healthy lifestyle. Okay, so it makes life easy on us all. And so it's wrong actually for someone to be going on dates for the first time and start asking the man, why don't you give me money for this? Give me money for that. No. The person wants to run away from you thinking that you are another tax collector, because a lot of young people, especially the girls out there, are doing it. So you have to do something that is different from them for the man to be happy with you, or for the woman to be happy with you. Don't go demanding. Don't set your eyes to be covetous. Don't be covetous. Don't want to get everything. Get everything. Don't see your new dates or spouse as, oh, I've won a jackpot. Permit me to use that. I've won this. No, 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 no. Okay, don't see them as such. Yeah, don't see them as such. It's very important not to see them as such. So if you're and so we have discovered that I had to handle a case whereby the man says, we scheduled for it. We just met with this girl. He said we just met with this girl and we scheduled for a date. And the girl asked me, we scheduled for a date. She asked me to give her money to go and buy clothes that they will wear for the date. Ah, that's why I encourage every woman, please find something doing, find some handwork, find something that you can do to fetch you something. Find something that you can do. You find something that you can do, it's sweeter, it's easier, it's better. But by the time you don't find something to do, you now begin to rely on a man that you're just meeting, asking for money for this or money for the other. If you keep doing it, you discover so many people can just end up running away from you. And because they've had a lot of other girls doing it. And they'll be like, what's the difference? Possibly you're just like an offshoot or continuation of what they do not want. Okay. So I'm just trying to read from my book here, so that I'll be on track. So I want to say, she says to me, all right, I haven't seen my glasses for some time now. I misplaced it, so I think I need to go back to the hospital for another glass. So no makeup in my face. That's fine. Please talk to me. Where, come, what part of the world are you connecting me from? All right, I'll be happy to get to know you. So he says to me, she was acting that she wants a wig and she wants to look good for the man. No, you are looking good for yourself, because every day every man goes out there, you see some beautiful people. So why say I want to look good for him? You want to look good for yourself, you should be able to save some money always. We said financial freedom is being able to have enough money for the now, and for the financial freedom is, of course, you being able to have continuous or consistent money coming into your hand that will be enough to take care of the needs for the now, food, accommodation, everything, and then have some savings for the future. Have some savings for the future. So people should find something doing. You don't just meet someone have not contacted, you have not met someone for a very long time, over a year, and he's suddenly calling you, not understanding your state, asking you for money. It doesn't really make too much sense, that's to me. And then you're not just meeting someone for the first time and you're asking him to give you money to do this. Everybody that especially the ladies, every lady, you have to look good. You have to look good. Lord, I give you praise. Welcome. I've been waiting for you to come. Please like the live. Look at the topic. All right, we're talking about what common mistakes that people do when they go on dating. And I tell young girls, please save work. If you have not been able to find work from whatever, just if you're going on the dates, wear whatever you have, okay? Put on whatever you have. If you don't have a new one, look good. Ladies know how to keep themselves good and decent. Okay. All right, I really have my eye tearing this evening with tears. I need to be handled. The weather is quite cold out here, and that's why I'm wearing because it's been raining for many days every day. Night, morning, it's been drizzling all morning. But I want to say, please do not mind my look, okay? And of course, my eyes is tearing. Thank you very much. Please like the live. Let me know what part of the world you're connecting up. This evening, we are all about, building, improving on your lifestyle. Improving on our side. Couples should go for dates. Date time. Couples should find time to go on dates on their own. If they can, they should take the children out too. If they can, they should take the children out too. And then the single, when you're going on dates, please, please, get ready for yourself. Do not, you're just into a new relationship and you are demanding so much from, you know, the person that you're just going on dates with. Is that the man or the woman? It's a no-no. It's actually a no-no. So we don't encourage that. Save to keep yourself handsome. You eat well. If you eat well, you stay away from the doctors as much as you can. If you don't have a good job, pray and trust for a good job that will prevent you money. Yeah, please at least give you money for general living and general okay. And so when it comes to dates, I look good if you can. You see me, I only make use of what I have for now because I cannot afford the extras. But if I can afford it, I want to look the best that I can, at least for my people online. All right, so look your best when you're going. We're talking about dating, so I don't mind your contributing. Do not do these common mistakes of going out and then be bugging the person that you are going out on dates with. It's a common mistake that people do, and it's very wrong. Please like my life. Thank you very much. Okay, and then someone complaint has come. I've seen it. A lot of men will promise their wives, "I will give you this. I will give you that. I will give. I will do this. I will do that," and some of them don't meet up to. It has become a general concern, and people are saying, please, husbands, when you make promises to your wife, try to fulfill them. Let that be part of your budget. Aside from the feeding money, husband, well, these days, the way the world is right now, everybody's working. Sometimes they have, those that are working, make a decision what percentage they are giving into home upkeep and purchasing of other things. It's really what a lot of people do, and it's perfect, it's excellent, but want to also say graciously that the husband, please always set aside certain amount or certain gifts, whatever. I celebrate men. I've seen a lot of men in my life that I see people that we know, we are in relationship with, my family, friends, a lot of men that gift their wives. They just gift their wife. It keeps the woman happy. Yeah, it keeps her joyous. It keeps her joyful. It makes her that beautiful wife that you want to have, and of course, she'll give you the best. So if you promise her anything and you have not been able to pray that it comes so, or else she tag you as that person that will always promise and not fulfill the mandates. Please like my life, like it. I will appreciate the likes and the comments too, so that the video can be recommended. You know, every day I pray to make it better, and then I'll also tell people as they come in, they should, you know, give me if they can, give me if they can, and I will truly appreciate it. Think of the fact that your husband will often promise, you know, prioritize or prioritize the wife. Do not be her, you know. If you're out on a date with your spouse, do not be in a hurry. I'm a little cold, so I look at my book by this way. Do not be in a hurry to cut short the time that you have set to spend with your loved ones. Do not be in a hurry. Do not be in a hurry. Give yourselves quality time. Supposed to say, you know, for you that are here, I was actually dancing with my husband. Tomorrow I'm going to release it, or late in the night, I'm going to release the video. I was dancing with him, and he says to me, this gospel, you know, you don't have to be romantic. I said, it's in the gospel that it should be more romantic, so that people will see that you are a Christian, can also express love to yourself. You say no, so that people will not lose touch of. I said, no, no, no. You can have fun as long as you're married to your spouse. You're teaching the other people that are watching you that you can have fun. You don't come before God always tight fitted, tight. Your face is tight. You are crying. Some of those songs, people are dancing and they are crying, crying. And so I did a personal dance today, and I titled it, Truly. We had a most devastating news, and I just had one immediately as I was about to shoot, and I titled it, and I was dancing, I was smiling, I was just expressing my happiness. I was going to send a shot, all this short dance, and I said, this I'm doing at the point where I had the most devastating news of my life. I've been disappointed, and I had 3 disappointments, and I was not feeling anything because I know what smile will buy. There's this saying that an elderly man said to us, you say, if you try to get something, and you've stretched your hand, you've stretched your hands, and yet your hands cannot reach that, then let it go. It's not yet yours. When it's yours, nothing can hold it back. So bringing it down to what we are saying, give yourself that attention, okay? Give yourself that attention. Give yourself that time. It's not time to run off the arms of your loved ones. Pardon me, it's cold. It's not time to run off the arms of your loved ones. No, it's not time. When you have made a decision to spend quality time together, it's not time to run off the hands of your loved ones. It's not time. So I'm waiting for my friends to come online. And if you're just watching this video after it is dropped in passing, please give me a subscription. Follow Mama Tina. God, I trust God. Oh my God, I don't know how it's going to be. I really trust God for a miracle to be able to reach 10,000. So I'm seeing 6,000. I just trust God for a miracle. And I know that God can still do the miracle. So please, let's keep following. Let's keep building. Let's keep building. And it's going to be a worthwhile event, yeah, and a worthwhile time. All right. So I still say it. Doing the right thing is uppermost. Doing the right thing is important. Find time to be together with your loved ones. Go eat fish. I like fish and chips, and of course good drinks. Do not interrupt the moment of sharing love and sharing joy with stale stories, disturbing moment stories. Do not interrupt. Please do not interrupt the moment with that. It's a no-no. Yeah, do not allow for that. Okay? Dance with me. Dance with me. Oh, my loved one. Papa. I love melodious sonnets. So he said, do not be with a hurry to go out again. Okay, so I tell the younger ones, don't stay on me, please. Truly do not be in a hurry, trying to make the relationship, as though if I don't have this man or this woman, I'm going to just lose it again. A lot of people out there, especially young men, they're out to have just sex with you and leave you. Please, to avoid any further disappointment, to avoid any further heartbreaks, do not be in a hurry to give yourself to any man. I was discussing with some people in TikTok recently. Where is everybody? Where is you? Where are 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 you? I'm waiting for you to come. It is child time. See, I have beautiful environment. See, all the little birds come to perch on my flowers. Where are you? 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 I'm not gonna move on. Do not come and tell us you have another outbreak. Visible, visible. It's been a while. I miss chatting with you. Visible, I miss chatting with you. So how is your work? Right? How is the family? Right? Today I'm talking about some things. It's for the adults, right? Some things that people should not do in their first date. Yeah, I thought as much. So, in fact, I looked out. I was trying to look out from where we started. When are you going to the dormitory? And then you won't have access to. Will you have access to phones? When are you going? Okay, planning school. I'm going to be in a dormitory. So when are you going? Welcome. If you're just joining, please let's chat. It's chat time with Konji. I always come up with a topic in case no one is talking, where I'll be responding to their chats. The errors that people make in there when they go out for a date. And then I also include families, couples. As a couple should find time to be alone with their family. After I find time to have fun with families. Yes. As a plan, someone made a documentary of the performance. They are submitting it to competition, and when it's posted, I was, oh, that would be nice. Wow, that would be nice. Thank you. You know you are a strong woman, strong young lady. I'm happy for your great innovations. Visible is my friend, my baby. I call her so, and she's so intelligent. She works hard, and I'm happy to hear of this, play. I love to art, just that I'm still trusting for a better environment where I can do a lot natural me. I spent a lot of my life pastoring and counseling people, so it made my life to be like one-sided. Now I have time to do other things, and so I'm happy to be out counseling people. So today, while you send in your chat, I'm responding back to your chat. We're going to be talking about errors that people should not make when they go on dates. Don't bring about topic that can be confusing. To be homeless, so it's the perfect time for me to work on my plan. He said that, oh my God, I've also been visiting my garden space, and in America they are making it really good to be homeless. So it's the perfect time for me to work on my plan. Bravo! Visible, you are receive a hug from me. You are one person I want to see. In the future, I want to see you get 20, 23, 25, 30. Yeah, I want to see you. And I know we're going to be together someday. I've been trying to apply, but I haven't done that because I was disappointed the right time last time, and I don't want to be refused visa anymore. I've been refused visa on several occasions. Yeah, love. Oh wow, that would be very nice. That would be very nice. We'll work it out with time. We'll work it out, okay? I also trust God to visit the US. True. Honestly, I trust God too, but I don't want to be refused visa when I applied. So and I just spent a lot of money trying to, I applied last 3 years, and then last year, December, I was refused visa for Canada, and then I want to pursue again, so I can have the opportunity to travel, because I love to travel. I love to do humanitarian work. I love to, you know, help people. I love to help people. I was telling you that the visible that we had a registered NGO where our interest is to help the less privileged child. The on the on the on the privileged child. The less privileged child in the area of their education and their health. And then so that's why we are happy that we are meeting you. I made sure to visit. Yeah. So I will keep I will keep myself strong that day. I look forward to travel. I look forward to travel. Yeah. Yes. Yes, there. Yes, I was thinking about going to a church, you know, asking them to invite me on the program. But like you said, we keep planning, because I just had a disappointment, so I don't want now. And then I know it's gonna involve so much finances, and then you have to begin to show a lot of proof of funds and others. So right now, like you said, I'll plan. I will. I will definitely keep planning for that day, because I look forward to be traveling. Now that I'm strong, at least I can still travel. Pattern, so you can expect and be prepared when things eventually get bad, so you can always lift yourself up. Yeah, that's a great advice, my young lady. That's a great advice. I take to it. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely we keep planning. Definitely is very, very important. And I want to say, please keep yourself strong for us too. Not just for your family. You have another family in Nigeria. And of course, we look forward to one day having you. We do content together. Yeah, you are right there. You are right. Some of the challenges that people go through is trying to make them strong people. You are quite right on that. Yeah, that's that's you have your intelligent answers that you always give or take about life. So if you're just joining us, I'm here with my friend and my baby, my gifts that God has sent me from outside the country. Great friend. Yes, 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 yes. You are right, girl. I'm just reading all your comforting and intelligent take about life. All right. So whatever action we are taking really should be something that will not be what we regret at the long run. Yeah, we have to take visible actions. All right. So because the visible action is very, very important. Things that will definitely help us, you know. And so I'm very particular about seeing that. Yeah, you're right. You always know what to do if you listen and learn. Yeah, you're right. All right, so welcome if you're just joining us today. I just had a topic where we are discussed, and I said everyone should talk back to me. When you say something, I'll respond to that. But I'm talking about some little errors that people do when they go on dating, and some of them is bringing things that bring about confusion that is not part of the deal or part of what should be incorporated in the date. Usually when you go out on a date with people, with family, you do that just so you know yourself better, all right? Just so you know yourself better. And with you visible, so some people are not giving to knowing themselves better. They just want what I can get, what I can get, what I can me. And life is not all about what you can just get and get. Life is also all about what you can give and give, for the moment. And of course, and then think about the other, the joy of the other. People don't think about the joy of the other, and it's disheartening. It's really disheartening. So we encourage people to think about the joy of the other. That's just it. That's just it. But that's just, you're right, Visible. She said life is all about giving. Giving. And if everyone gives, then everyone will also receive. That's what we are trying to bring to people to understand, that life is all about not just receiving, but also giving. Everyone has something to give. Everyone has something to give. And when you do not give, you discover hardly, you just be lonely, and then you wonder why people are staying away from you, because you are not giving to giving, right? So giving is very, very important, and it's very, very crucial that people live the life of sacrifice. And a lot's just life to collect from people, collect. Yeah, so she says, welcome, please like the live, please, I appreciate it if you do so, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Go watch my other videos. I love to see people watch. Visible, you have to make, I've not seen your comment recently in my videos. You have to go and watch my videos. You know, we grow by YouTube appreciate it, and we are paid. You get something when people gift you while you are on live. And so we come to life to form a community of people that we appreciate what you're doing. And then also, and when people go back to watch your videos, you understand, little sense that comes in for you to help you going. Let me quickly read what's good. If you give too much, then you won't be able to give anymore, and someone won't be able to receive. And that also says we should give with wisdom. Anything you do with wisdom. If you give with wisdom, life will be easier and better. So give what is needed. Yeah, that's the word. People don't know that they need to give when there is a need. Give, thank you. Not only what is asked for, and receive even the things you don't ask for. So you give. Visible is so intelligent. She said, you give what is needed, and not only what is asked for, and receive even the things you don't ask for. You shouldn't have to ask for good things if you practice giving good things to everyone. You are right, baby. You are quite right. So she's saying, this is it, it's just it. She's saying, I'm reading out for people that will be listening to this video after now. It said, when you keep giving things, if you practice giving, giving good things, you don't need to ask, because we definitely come to you. That's why we need, she says, that's why we need to do everything through love. So it's only thing available. Yeah, true love is the only thing that's really available for us to give. So I'm reading it out for people that watch the video after now. We said, when you give out of love, there's always people will gain from it. We only hate when we are taught to hate. We live in the world we are taught is true, but everything changes. Yeah. One thing that is inevitable in a singular fact, that things are changing. Things can change. So whatever you're doing today, you understand. You just look at around you and see how you can be better, right? And that's just the truth, and how you can make it better. A life of giving. In relationship, people always think about themselves most of the time, what they can gain. No. In relationship, in going out on dates, always think about what you can get, not just what you are getting. So we constantly learn from the world around us, and we can only create what we are taught to create. So spread love instead of hate. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So Visible is encouraging us to also spread love instead of hate. The world is full of a lot of confusion. We should not allow ourselves to be confused. All right, let's just do the right thing and do what we're taught. Like I have a son that was so disobedient in his acts, his attitude, and so has gone to boarding school. So he will come back and tell mommy all the things you said to me always resonate back to my hearing. You always resonate back to my hearing. I'm like, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, So you hear, but at that moment when I'm saying it's like he's not hearing me. But he's a changed person now because he keeps saying the words I keep saying, keep coming back to him. We need to stop living in a world where we try to, win because you can't only, because you can only win if someone else lose and they are a part of us, so we lose too. So everyone just try to make it as much as they can. Truly, that's just the principle. And then of course there's space for everyone to grow. We don't have to pull people down. In life, you don't have to put people down. In your relationship, you don't have to you don't have to make your spouse get tired of you. I always preach, try to improve the life of the other. When we decide, when we decide someone doesn't deserve the love, we make them lack love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a great one. So they can't give love unless they already have enough in them. Everything we do creates the world around us. That's the way. Eventually, everything we do create the world around us. I like what I said. We have been having long talk. Visible is so good at writing. Visible, I want to read in the future a lot of your books. A lot of books. I write too. I write a lot, and then what I usually say is that I wish there is a place I will just be saying it and the thing will just be dropping. Because I get tired of just writing. Or typing. Most of the time I'm live trying to build this YouTube channel so I can relax and also do other things. She said some people's light is so dim that they try to take away other people's light so ours shine brighter. Even though our light stays the same, if we desire to shine bright, we illuminate others. Yeah. So that's the true take. Make people around you happy, make your spouse happy, make your children happy, make family happy. All right? Make your colleagues happy. Try as much as they have their own light, and then adding your own light, we discover, we make it, the light shine brighter. Double light shine brighter. But when you try to, dim other people's light, you discover we are not going anywhere. We need to lead by example. You talk like me, that's the way I talk, Visible. And don't let anyone else dim your light. And so I tell people everywhere, be up and doing something. Visible, the last time I was saying, by the end of July, anyone that's 2 days to end July, I'll be talking to people and I'll be desiring to know all they have done to be able to achieve their target for the moment, especially the month of July, because people that must shine has to be people that have vision. And so Visible is saying it loud and clear for everyone that be coming across this video, because you won't see this chat. Don't let anyone else dim your light. Don't let anyone else dim it to steal your joy and happiness. It's freely given to you. All right, so sometimes people are misunderstood. I just write it. I'm really talking about when people go out on dating. If there are things you don't understand about them, ask them so you don't misunderstand them. Just sometimes you could just act in some way and be misunderstood by people. And so I love to say to my husband, I just think something that you do not understand. Let's talk about it so that you don't misunderstand me, I don't misunderstand you. So that's just it. So I think the best is to just live right as expected and see the glory of God revealed in everything that we do in our lives, yeah, in the life of our loved ones. Life is beautiful and life should be lived well. All right, life should be lived well. We should consider the order. Oh God, how I dream, how I so desire to have affiliate or be a part of an NGO that will go around everywhere helping people, helping the less privileged, putting smiles on people's faces. That's my desire. And I know by the grace of God, it will all come to fruition. It is well with our word. I can't be behind. No. I have to be among those that their lights must shine out. All right? I can't be behind. I have to be with people that their life was short. I'm reading out. Visible is the one that is making my life worthwhile this evening. She said, instead of staying with people who hurt you, step away and try to see why they hurt people so you can make sure not to do the same thing that will make them hurt you or say things that will hurt you or take action that will make them hurt you. This is why the pain is important. It is what, or it teaches you how to do better. The pain. You know, some people don't like, going through any form of pain. But it's very important to go through pain. Sometimes, if God allows you to go through pain, it's important so that you will discover ways to do it better than you have done it in the time past. All right. So if he comes, we don't pray for anyone to go through pain, but if he comes, just take it and learn something. Why did he come? Where did I get it wrong? All right, how do I mend it? Instead of staying with people who hurt you, she says, stay away and try to see why they hurt people so you can make sure not to do the same. This is why the pain is important. It teaches you how to do better, do it better. And she says, pain will happen, but don't force it or it becomes a circle. All right? Pain usually will come. I'm reading Visible Stake for the people that will be watching the video after now. Everything you do here is a lesson on how to move forward. Everything you do, there's always a lesson. There's always a lesson on how you could move forward. Everything that we do, there's always a lesson to learn, and there's always something to take on how we can move forward. So just be sure that you are learning. So I read again. This lesson is in everything, just like how pain shows you where you are hurt and what to fix. Disruption in your life shows you that something is out of balance. I take it again. Pain will happen, but don't force it or it becomes a circle. Everything you do is a lesson on how to move forward. That's visible. Please bring in your take. Welcome to my channel. Please like the love or like the live. Please send me some love. I will appreciate you. Don't go away. This lesson is in this lesson is in everything. Just like how pain shows you where you were hurt and what to fix. Disruption in your life shows you that something is out of balance. So destruction in your life shows that something is out of balance. We can't move forward unless we accept the pain and learn from it. We can't move forward except we accept the pain and learn from it, knowing we can make that pain change into a lesson. Visible says we can't move forward unless we accept the pain and learn from it. Accept the pain, learn from it. knowing we can make that pain change into a lesson and come out stronger on the other side. You can make that pain, you can change that pain, all right, and come out better on the other side. All right, the place is getting quite dark because I actually came out because we didn't have power all day, so my power banks were all out. It's 0%. So I came outside, but I know the lights will be restored soon. It's zero. The lights will be restored soon, and I will continue my life later. I really want to say my face is very black now. I appreciate you, Visible. Please, you that are coming, you can just like the live. We have had a few times. Please, when you are out on a date with anyone, just make sure you do the right thing. Make sure you don't overburden. Just show love and let love rule. It's getting so dark, and I don't like when the video are getting dark. Visible, I will come back live again. I haven't heard your comments in most of the videos. So now, if you're a little free, just watch the videos and send me a comment, help me share, and I will really appreciate it. Remember, when you drop a comment, I will definitely respond back to you. All right, and we are waiting for that your channel that we definitely will subscribe back to and still follow what you're doing. Remember, the promise is that we are going to be there for each other in the future. Visible, thank you, my love. Thank you so much. You made the evening for me. And for you that you're just coming, I appreciate you just getting dark. And I thank God, Visible, she's going. Said, I have to go now. I'm going to take my driving test. Next time you go live, I'll try to join. Please, join anytime. And you're going to pass your driving test. You're going to pass. You're going to pass. You're going to pass. And I'm going to hear that you passed. Atlanta is very difficult there. I remember one of my friends when she was in the US, she was going to take her driving test, and it was quite difficult. And she failed. She said she failed severally, but she later will make it. All right, so there, go and win for us. Go and win, and I want to celebrate your victory. All right, thank you. There, it's already getting too late, and I can't even see my eyes. All right, thank you. Take care. Please eat and sleep well. And remember that documentary of the play. I want to see it. You promised to send to me, isn't it? Thank you, love. Good night.